and they're known for making these great turntables and super retro items. And this one, everybody has lost their mind over because it might be familiar to some of you and maybe you've never seen anything like it. But everybody, I love it, Lori. Even younger kids, like in their 20s, are totally, they love this whole retro idea.
Right?
They really do.
It's crazy, isn't it? It really is. I mean, the really cool thing about this is everything old is new again with Crosley. This is that replica of a boombox from the 1980s. You know what this is? Your cassette player. Is that crazy?
That's crazy.
If you hadn't thought about your cassette player in a really, really long time, this is gonna be amazing. You're gonna love this. So you're gonna be able to crank your tunes. Maybe you still have some of those old mixtapes from your old boyfriend. You're gonna be able to pop those right in, play them and enjoy them on this incredible AM, FM radio, 4-band radio here. But the cool thing too is, do you know you're gonna be able to take that mixtape now and you're gonna be able to digitize it onto an SD card. So you got your SD card slot that fits right up here at the top. You even have a USB drive here as well. So this is gonna play music and record music right onto these other devices.
So you can play music out of that.
Absolutely.
So it's kind of the best of modern day with that old school.
It
together
really
in
is.
one. Yeah.
And listen to the sound quality here. So this weighs about 3 pounds, 3¼ pounds, operates on D batteries, but then we're also including for you the power cable so you can take this anywhere. But think about this for outdoor entertainment, for tailgating, for having fun with friends and family, because you have that built-in radio, but then you also have all this really cool functionality. So right now I'm playing music off of that USB stick.
That's great.
So you can be playing music on there, or guess what else you can do? You can take your music off of the radio and you can actually save it onto a USB or onto your SD card or even onto a tape. So you can make brand new mixtapes, if you will, with current modern music off of the radio simply by pressing the record button.
And I asked her, where in the world do you buy cassette tapes? Because you can find them all over the place.
Oh my gosh, I just bought some.
I didn't think they were even around anymore.
They're still out there.
Awesome.
It was so crazy. And then I just bought a new album. And I think I told you this too.
Yeah. This is great.
A soundtrack for one of the big hot movies, one of the big, you know, franchises on cassette. It's right there. And I've been playing it. It's like all of my favorite songs. It's so crazy.
It's, really
it's so cool. You're gonna love this
because the cassette, and another reason why cassettes are becoming popular again is because of that darn movie. Right. Because it really centers around the very beginning of each of the movies. He's got the cassette and he plays the music and he's dancing to it while he's shooting all the aliens.
The Lord of the Stars.
Yes,
that
exactly.
Guy. Yeah, you know. So cool. And listen to this great sound quality, old school buttons and controls. I love the fact that it has a handle built right in, so you're gonna get hours and hours on your battery life.
Well, you know what's nice about it too? My husband, like I said, he's a real sports freak. So he's outside a lot and there's not necessarily a TV there. Right. It's kind of great to have a portable AM FM radio.
Oh my gosh, absolutely. So you have AM FM radio built right in. Right. You have shortwave radio, 2 stations built right in as well. So you might pick up your neighbor who's experimenting with ham radio, or you know, something crazy happens, zombie apocalypse, that's ultra long range radio. You'll be able to find out what's going on in the world. It's crazy to say, but just one of those fun things that's built right into this. And look at the styling. This reminds me of the boom boxes from yesteryear. And Suzanne, when is the last time you remember doing this? So you take that tape and you literally, so right now I'm listening to the USB, but all you do is you take that tape and you press the rewind button, and now you're rewinding a tape. Girl, we haven't done that in a while, am I right? It's so crazy to think that you could be rewinding that tape and just having so much fun with all of your old music. I have some old radio checks I haven't listened to in 100 years that are still on tape. You should from my radio days. That would be so fun. That would be hilarious to hear the old shows again. And can I transfer that to my USB? You absolutely can.
Hey, I can update the old resume using this.
You can, and you know what else is really cool with this? Talk about nostalgia, fun, right in the palm of your hand, super lightweight, but it also has that built-in microphone. So you're gonna be able to record.
No way.
Your kids' voices, them singing. You're gonna be able to have the time of your life with your family members, just enjoying kind of these old memories, playing tapes, recording tapes onto, again, SD cards or USB. You've got both of those slots here at the top. Right now, we're listening to that. Hysterical. I love it. And that AM FM radio, like you said, for Dad's workshop, out in the garage. I mean, this thing is just a lot of fun.
I gotta give you guys an update. Let me show you how many we don't have. There's 410 left. That's it. Come on now, you know. For $39.99, there's there's somebody on your gift-giving list, it could be your Christmas list for that matter.
Oh my gosh,
they would lose their mind. If you have it wrapped up for their birthday, how cool would that be? And I will be honest with you, there's a ton of time when you're out and about. It might be a picnic with the family. It might be that you're out in the garden working, you're out in the backyard, maybe you're doing chores, that kind of thing, and you don't have access to your sound system.
Sure.
This literally goes everywhere. And you know what I
portable.
love? It's so easy. You know what I mean? It's not
analog.
pairing. It's not pairing. It's not trying to figure out, you know, a whole technical thing to get something to play.
No
you just turn the dumb. Sometimes you just want to turn something on and listen to a radio station.
And you just want it to work. You
really
want
do.
radio.
I mean, at the beach, the lake, maybe you're going to be fishing and you go out fishing. You don't have a plug and all that stuff.
This has battery operated
It's just good old-fashioned, turn the darn thing on and listen.
Right, when is the last time we actually had that radio? This is the radio.
Right. Everything today is so complicated to get to that.
Right.
That sometimes you just go, if I just had a radio, it's all I really want. I don't want the complicatedness of electronics.
Right, you just want something that's very, you know, old school, familiar, comfortable.
I think it's awesome.
And look at that styling. The sound quality is amazing. You can even adjust the tone. So there's a tone button right up here. Here's the volume.
What are these two buttons?
We're going to crank it right up. So this is where you change your mode. So these are your AM, FM radios and your shortwave. So you're selecting those right here. You got your handle. You also have, of course, your FM radios or your FM tuner. You just extend that. And then this is selecting, this is selecting right here which function you're doing. So right now I'm in USB. But then look at this, precision dialing. So if it is that weather emergency, it's a great idea to have that FM radio.
Or you just want to listen to a station. I'll give you a great example. A lot of times tonight, cities will broadcast on certain radio stations the music to accompany the fireworks.
Right. Oh my gosh, that's so true.
So how in the world do you hear it? I dig it, and you're the only one who can hear your phone. That would be lame, or it would sound bad. You might just taking this out, tune in your favorite FM, the fireworks are going off, and everybody around you is enjoying the matching music.
Right.
See, tonight would have been a great reason to have this.
Don't you wish you had this
well,
right
also
now?
your garage. You know, how often you go, okay, we're gonna go out and work in the garage, maybe it's your hubby's area, right? But what do you have to do? You gotta get your phone, and you gotta get a speaker, you gotta Bluetooth them together, and you gotta make sure both all that junk's charged up and it all works together, because all you wanna do is hear your music or hear a station out in your garage, right? Forget about it, just use this.
Just use this, and you even have a headphone jack on the side for private listening, so I love that. Again, simple and easy design. You got this handle that folds right down. You also have that,
awesome.
Right, the FM tuner, so you've got the antenna for that. It is that old school look.
It's totally sold
Is it really? I told you, I'm like, there are people out there like me who loves this type of tech.
I hope some of you are getting this as a gift to somebody.
Oh, what a fun gift.
That would be so
what?
much fun.
They don't have
and
it
by
yet.
the way, I don't care what age they are. If they're younger, they think it's even cooler.
So cool.
All of us are buying it because we're like, oh, it just reminds me back in the day. Nah, the young kids have lost their mind
It's
over.
new for them.
It is brand
Everything
new.
old
and they
is
actually